This would normally turn into a giant series of claims by Democrats about how they need gun control. That's been a loser for them for well over a decade at this point. Democrats claiming after every mass shooting that this requires some sort of quote-unquote assault weapons ban. President Trump was having none of it. Well, he said that what happened was absolutely horrible, and he was horrified by it. He said, I'm the president of the United States, and I do have to protect the Second Amendment.
Well, I'm going to have to look. I'm a big advocate of the Second Amendment. I have been from the beginning. I protected it, and these things are terrible. But the gun doesn't do the shooting. The people do. It's a phrase that's used probably too often.
Wow, such a fantastic point. So thorough, so in depth. Holy cow, great job. Look at this. This philosopher king out here is spitting.
Okay, so again, one of the things that President Trump is great for, honestly, is preventing the excesses of the left. It's something that President Trump has two jobs. One is to push the ball forward on a wide variety of measures that conservatives want and that Americans want. The other is to stop the excesses of the left. And normally, Democrats would use this, again, as a leaping off point for a call for gigantic, large-scale arms seizures or for bans on the sale of arms or all the rest. The fact that's not even a discussion is definitely one of the benefits of the Trump administration. Meanwhile,
Okay, no. He prevents the excesses of the left. Buddy, I got a warning for you. The excesses of the left are going to grow a lot because of Trump. People are going to become radicalized in a way that you don't like, and in a way that maybe even some moderate Democrats don't like. People are going to become further left as a result of Trump's presidency. They're not going to say, oh, yeah, I don't like the excesses of the left anymore because President Trump, he's doing such a brilliant job with his messaging, especially on gun control, saying that guns don't kill people kill people, something that hasn't been said 42 trillion times already. Like, really? Pushes back on the excesses of the left, and the fact that we're not talking about gun control, that it's not being discussed among policymakers, is a result of Trump's doing? No. Trump is instrumental in driving discourse on a whole host of things, and there are always things related to him. He does push the Overton window to the right, but only as it relates to him, mostly on issues of immigration. The things that he says about immigration, they're so insane that people feel like, oh, wow, well, that's just normal for politicians to say, Trump said. But with respect to gun control, I mean, come on, we don't even know that Trump is really consistently an anti-gun control person, a pro-Second Amendment person, as Ben would say. I mean, he's a New York liberal. He's a former New York liberal. So, no, he doesn't have any special intellect with regard to guns. He's probably never shot a gun in his life, but feel free to show me a picture of him doing so if you have one. Yeah, why on earth would people get their ideas on gun control from President Trump? Why would people get their ideas on abortion from President Trump? It's one thing to be like, oh, I understand business from Trump. But to say I understand gun control from Trump, I look up to him for my opinions on gun control, and that those people doing that is preventing the excesses of the left. What on earth are you on, buddy? Really? And normally Ben Shapiro is a bit more scrupulous, a bit more intelligent and discerning with respect to his handling of Trump. But now he's just like, oh yeah, no, real intellectual here. He's preventing the excesses of the left by saying guns don't kill people kill people, and the reason we're not talking about gun control is because of Trump. Really? What on earth leads you to say that, buddy? Let me know what you think in the comments below. I'm drawing a blank for this one. Like, comment, or subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to speaking to you in my next video.